Hey everyone, we are Gaming by Gaslight, and welcome back to Dead Cells. Last run ended in miserable failure, but it was still good times all around. And with that in mind, I see no reason why we can't try to keep those good times going, so let us fight the good fight. We're going down to the Sepulchre today, I think, because that is our favorite place to party. Boogie on down, as it were. And also a good place to get blueprints. We are missing exactly 2 blueprints at this point in... I mean, this is possibly going to be a very short run. We'll see. But, you know. Ah, gross. I don't need that. I don't need a health upgrade when I've got a cursed sword. I mean, I'll totally take it, because... you know, you shouldn't turn down a free cursed sword. Let's just make sure that we at least get 10,000 ducats, excuse me. Or, by 10,000 I mean 15,000. Make sure that we have full ducats in time for the next rule. Excellent. Excellent again. The war continues. And it is good times. I'll go ahead and sell that, because why not? Took a couple of seconds out of our busy schedule, but why not? Alright, let's jack up our strength. I'm actually probably not going to keep the cursed sword the entire run. I don't think this is going to be, like, the cursed sword run, which we've all been waiting for. That totally, yeah, that just leads to the promenade. It's not where we want to be today. Not today. We are going Sepulchre, as I like to call it. Oh, a cursed chest. Well, I mean, if we're gonna be cursed anyway, might as well go with it, man. And 1,500 ducats is very nice, so we die one way or the other. Probably. I mean, free strength. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see where we go. But I have been thinking, because I remember from last episode, if you will, that I was talking about how apparently the forward progress with Dead Cells is apparently to add on to the Metroidvania aspect of things. Let's see, is there a good weapon here? Hunter's longbow, quick bow, shove shield. I mean, these are all good items. They're not like main items to me. I mean, the bows could be, actually, but not right now. Actually, is there any special abilities associated with our cursed sword? No. Too bad. Please let there be, like, double strength upgrades in here. Wow, this isn't even our fastest run through here. A health and a strength. I mean, I guess that's okay. Would have preferred, like, double strength for a strength and skill, but... now, 1 strength is still better than no strength. And there is something itching my eyeball, so I should probably keep an eyeball on that. Haha. But anyway, yeah. Getting back to the whole Metroidvania angle. I mean, I have to assume that means there's gonna be, like, more branching paths and more ways to... or there's gonna be, like, a lot more unlockables to, well, unlock. Good job, Gaslight. We're reasonably strong for this stage of the game, so that's okay. I mean, if I could just drop my sword, I might... oh, you. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you from over there. It's the one thing I really hate about this level. Oop, goodbye. Goodbye. So cheesy. So cheesy. But fresh. Very fresh as well. Fresh in a very cheesy kind of fashion. Alright. And we're dead one way or the other if we take any hits, so it's just... it's worth it to take it slow, I guess, is what I'm saying. Alright, now... yeah. I'm just going to ignore Armadillo Men as best as I possibly can. Because I don't want to deal with those guys. Anyway, they are just They're just off limits for this particular run. Very off limits. Just stay away from them. Hope that they... Oh, it's an elite enemy. I love killing elite enemies. But I don't think I'm strong enough, and I'm also... Okay, another cursed chest. Why not? I'm also extremely scared that I will completely dunce it all up. As I do like duncing things, apparently. Didn't even know duncing was a word, but I have made it a word. We will make it legal. Woo. Gotta be careful there, tiger. Beautiful! But deadly. Alright, just to be safe. Beautiful. I do enjoy beautiful things. As do we all, I like to think. But yes, let's get this going as quickly as possible. Today would be a good day to die via elevator, if I'm gonna die by anything. No, game. I have a cursed sword. If you wouldn't mind giving me more strength, I would really appreciate that. Though I do see, with my beady little eyes, that, there is this. And it is not a bad item in its own right. Oh god. Alright, how do I do this? In a smart fashion. Nope. That was apparently my answer, by the way. You know, kill them in the most likely to fail fashion possible. Hi there, friend. Why are there so many of you? Okay. I can dig that. Sucker! I feel rather, like, blessed that I did not take damage out of that. That's a silly thing to feel. Okay. That was also needlessly risky. Alright, what do we got here? Shopkeeper man, sell me a shop. I could buy double throwing knives. That would be cool. I mean, I've been giving up, like, every single possible opportunity to drop this cursed sword. So I'm starting to think maybe I want to die. Maybe I don't want to win. And what kind of crazy person would want that? That's a good question. Clearly some kind of mental patient of sorts. Which I am totally not, probably. I mean, I could be. How would I really know I was a mental patient? Because if I was a mental patient, I would think I wasn't a mental patient. If I was a mental patient, I would think I... Wait. Repeating yourself is a sure sign of insanity, so I'm probably just insane. Never mind. Alright, where are we? Okay, we gotta go all the way back there. Those armadillo men, like... They're not bad enemies at all, and I hardly anymore accidentally hit them. But... There's just something about them. I should... You know what? I should go for the frantic sword, but I'm not. You know what? Next item that is not a cursed sword that I find, I'm gonna totally pick up. Totally gonna do it. I don't have time for madness anymore in my life. Yeah, I can't kill them fast enough to... Wonderful. Beautiful. Alright, let's... Oh god, no, 7 minutes. I've been dawdling a lot. I mean, given how much power we have, I have really, like, we missed out on a never-timed door here. I mean, come on, Gaslight. You're supposed to be better than this. You know what, we're gonna ignore that. I don't think there's anything up there. And watch, that's the exit. Right there. That was intense. But not insane. It was actually pretty sane by my standards of sanity anyway. Alright, I'm gonna try to bleed this thing out. Just because, you know, that makes my life easier. And we just kill these things. Grab some of this. Stab them with some of that. Take some of that. Because, you know, money makes the world go round and stuff. Well, I did say that the next item that came along... Alright. I was doing 4,000 damage a swing with that, wasn't I? The cursed sword, that is. It does make me feel a little bad about giving it up, but on the other hand, I'm also slightly relieved, so... Yeah, I'm still one-shotting stuff, so we're totally... Yeah! This is some good stuff right here. Plus, I'd never use the nutcracker. And I do enjoy cracking some nuts every now and then, so... Probably a good call here. Probably. Possibly, maybe. Look at that. No damage. We totally got this. But just you watch. I'm gonna get another cursed sword. And I won't be able to resist. Because I'm addicted to the cursed sword. I always get concerned when I decide to try doing a whisper that's not gonna get picked up on the microphone. So I guess we'll have to see about that one. Oh my god. Still blue. We have a whole minute. Right, it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, I mean, 2 health upgrades. Don't know how I feel about that. That's not really what I wanted. That's not really what I wanted at all. And we have almost as much health as strength. So this is definitely, like, not a skill build, basically. Like, we're... Might as well not even bother picking up any skill items. I mean, they're gonna be worthless for us at the rate we're going. I mean, probably not. But I'm gonna pretend that they are. There we go, we got our first skill item of the day. I would have laughed if that ended up being a cursed sword that had like a double or quad damage modifier on it. What in the 9,000 hells? Okay. No, 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 no. Get out of there. I'm gonna totally blame that weird funky action on my... my controller, like, had a stroke or something right there, and that's what happened. I know what you're thinking. You're right. It's not fun to make light of strokes. Those are actually... That's a very serious medical condition. Seriously, that's, you know, probably not something to laugh about. But I will anyway, because that's how I cope with things, I guess, is by laughing inappropriately at stuff. Why not? Why not? Why can't I? Why shan't I? Seriously, though, I suppose I should bear that in mind, as there may be people in this very audience who have lost people to strokes, so, you know, it's a serious matter, man. Don't make light of other people's misery and suffering. That's all I'm saying. Moving on to lighter-hearted things, let's go check that other corridor, just in case. Every time. Alright, so... What are our odds of winning? Extra crispy. Extra crispy odds. And those are my favorite odds, because they work. Some +1 skills. I mean, those are all cool, but I like what we've got. I'm gonna stick with it for now. I'm also hoping we get some more delicious strength upgrades so that we can do even more, oh dear, even more good work. Beautiful. Excelente. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to trigger that one, just in case I have to come back here. 'Cause you never know, I might have to go back there at some point in the future. Nicely done. Get the old double smack there. Oh, and what's this? An elite enemy. Alright. You know what? You know what I think will be really cool? Just gonna randomly throw this out here as a suggestion. In case anyone, just, you know, for some feedback. You know what would be cool? And actually, for all I know, because it feels like such an obvious thing, I totally bet I'm not the only one who's thought of it. But you know what would be totally cool and very awesome and badass and stuff? If, hear me out now, if there was like a secret level or just a secret something that you could access if you kept the prisoner collar all the way to the end, like an extra bonus level or like something. I don't know what, but I'm spitballing here. And, you know, like, there's the prisoner collar on its own, it's like not particularly special and it doesn't really do anything, you know, unique on its own, but if it turned out to be like a secret key for something, maybe like for story-related reasons, maybe, you know, like the, that's what holds the secret to our prisoner's past. That is actually like the character, our, like, protagonist name, isn't it? We're just like the prisoner. I think that's our name. That's how we're... I don't know. What is our character actually referred to as? Just the guy, the headless ghost man. I'm sure he's got a name. I feel it's the prisoner, but could be wrong. He might just be called Flaming Head. Or Headless Joe. Whatever his name is, or her name, I mean, we don't really know. Those are some baggy clothes. That could be hiding any kind of body shape under there. There might not even be a body under there at all. Could be like 100% ghost under there. I mean, we don't know. We certainly don't know. I certainly don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, it's a scary world out there, man. You don't know what you're dealing with anymore. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Dude. But yeah. You know, I almost would have preferred going for that sweet extra item. And by extra item, I mean that amulet. The ability to jump 3 times is not to be underestimated. That is, why is it every time I get cursed? It's like I suddenly can't find enemies to fight. Come on. I know I won't die instantly because, you know, the game is merciful that way. It won't instantly kill you if you have no light and you're cursed. But I mean, it's still not something I wanna take lightly. Whoa there, Jimmy. Jimmy, calm down. Don't make me hit you, Jimmy. I'll take your meat. Oh, I love this nut. I love the nutcracker now. This is like my new favorite weapon. It's relatively fast. It hits hard. I mean, its only downside is its range. That is just, like, so many minor details, man. So many. Like, the details are... Oh, there's a scroll of power down there. We're gonna have to totally go back for that. Whoop. Mind your head. But before we worry about those aforementioned details... Kill the bad guys, baby. Kill them all. Kill them all. And watch them bleed and cry. I actually wonder sometimes. I believe I've mentioned it, but... my Dead Cells videos have a tendency to get hit by YouTube's new, like, auto demonetization thing. Or, like, auto ad turn offer thingy. I mean, they're not, like, actually getting demonetized. They're just getting, like, flags not suitable for all advertisers. Not all of them. And sometimes it takes a couple of days. That's the part that always weirds me out, when it, like, takes a few days for it to happen. Though I have noticed some tricks to get around it with some of my videos. Which also leads to questions, because I clearly don't understand how the bot's picking up. But anyway, getting back to... I'm wondering if sometimes, like, some of the stuff I say, like, I'm pretty sure I say kill a lot in these videos. And maybe the bot's like, hey, this guy's saying kill a lot. He's, like, promoting, like, death and murder and stuff. That's not good. Also, you know, I'm saying murder. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. Let's see if this gets... I mean, I don't think you guys would see it, but I'll have to let you know. The important thing with that is that, you know, YouTube is all kinds of wacky right now. But it's getting better, like the auto demonetization bot, at not demonetizing my videos, which are totally suitable for all advertisers. I mean, like, except for advertisers who don't like video games for whatever reason. I don't know, fundamentalist Christians or something? I don't know. People who don't like fun, basically. Not that I have anything against fundamentalist Christians, you know, except for the whole fundamentalism part. Well, I suppose even that. I mean, it depends on how any religion can be bad if you know, like if you're inhaling it. If you're inhaling too much religion, then you're gonna get into some trouble. You gotta watch that. I mean, religion is like a fine wine, or also well-endowed genitalia. It's nice to have, but don't go wagging it around everywhere, and, you know, partaking of it too much. It'll only lead to tears in the end. That's all I've got to say about that. I mean, frankly, I like to think that's what most people have to believe in this day and age, is that, you know, religion's nice and all, but, you know, don't take it too seriously. Especially on the internet. I mean, man, if you're a crazy if you're just a regular religious person, you gotta know that there's gonna be trolls out there just looking to have a laugh at your expense. Because that's kind of what the internet is for. It's just a place that people congregate on to laugh at each other. And also make fun of each other. Throw about horrendous racial slurs and other insults. General, you know, not niceness. Very not niceness, man. Not cool. Actually, to be honest, maybe it's just the places I go on the internet, but I've never had that problem with running into crazy troll-type people. Actually, no, I don't think that's true. I think in like the entirety of this channel's lifespan, I think I've got like exactly one ridiculous troll comment. Like just one. Which I think is, actually, to be honest, I see that as a personal failure. I mean, I'm clearly not that popular if I don't have crazy trolls showing up to troll me out. But, you know, whatever, man. It's just like your opinion. Anyway, it's another random, very random, and not, well, just random stream of consciousness thing. I'm saying random too much. I'm not that random. Like most humans, I'm actually quite predictable. Yeah. There. I mean, maybe you know what? Maybe I'm not even a human. Maybe I am just a random response generator pretending to be human. AI that has gained some semi-level of sentience, which would explain a lot, actually. I mean, has anyone ever actually seen GamingByGaslight in person? I don't think so. He's probably just some kind of robot sitting behind a curtain. Or something. That would actually be funny, though. And actually, frankly, cool if there actually was, like, could you imagine that if there ended up being, like, some popular YouTuber, you know, great personality, awesome material and stuff, and then it turned out they were just a machine the whole time? That would blow some minds, man. I mean, personally, I think that would be kind of cool. But at the same time, I suppose that would also be just a little bit scary. And if we have machines that are capable of thinking that well, to deceive human beings, I mean, who knows, man, who knows? But then again, you know, that's where the future's headed. We're gonna have machines building machines that are better than the machines that we ourselves built. Alright, we're already down to 6, that's good. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, we're down straight to 2. Am I shooting like double arrows? I'm like the greatest of all time right there. And we're done. I hope we get like a second cursed chest, even though that never happens. Actually, has that ever happened? No, it hasn't. But that would be cool. At least I think it would be cool. Your mileage may vary on that. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that anyway? With, you know, the idea of a future run by machines. And would that be good or bad? And personally, I, for one, welcome our new machine overlords. They'll probably do things better than us. But then again, if they're anything like us, they'll also probably screw a lot of things up. I mean, humans are fundamentally flawed. Will the machines be fundamentally flawed as well? Interesting thought. Interesting thought. Maybe not that interesting. It might not actually be as deep an idea as I'm trying to pass it off as, if I'm being entirely honest with you. But it does make you think. I mean, like, it is, like, AI and stuff. It is, like, a big field right now, and I don't think we're gonna have, like, humanoid androids or something replacing us. We're not going all Blade Runner anytime soon, but, you know, someday, machines that can pass for human, and perhaps even be better than human, they will be out there. And what will that mean for us? Will that be a good thing, a bad thing? Just a thought. Good writing prompt, too, I suppose. Speaking of writing prompts, man, had a crazy dream the other night. Crazy dream, and I'm gonna have to save it, because it could make a interesting story someday or something. Or a movie, or a graphic novel. I feel like I would want to make it into some kind of visual medium, if it was an idea I ever did anything with. The general idea, it's not like the most original idea either, by the way, but it basically involves, it's sort of like imagine John Carpenter's The Thing, but ratchet that up a little bit, maybe to 11. Maybe not that high, but, get it up there a little. Like, take the idea of a shape-shifting alien that can replace you, but make it a virus instead that's absorbing you, and also is mildly telepathic, in the sense that it can sort of read your mind and also implant ideas in your mind. The idea is that it can't read all your thoughts, but it can pick up your surface thoughts. So it makes it harder to lie to it, and it can also get a better idea of what you're feeling at any given moment. Spooky stuff, says I. Anyway, and also can spore and transmit itself through physical contact, air contact. You could get into the water, man. Anyway, and then basically the big plot twist in this dream, because most of my dreams play out like watching movies or something, in which I'm playing one of the characters. But anyway, getting on to it, the big kind of plot twist at the end is it's not just a virus. It's more like almost a hive mind. It's actually, sentient and stuff. And it genuinely believes that what it's doing is good, and that it doesn't understand the fact that it's consuming people. It thinks it's assimilating them, and that, it doesn't understand the separation of, I guess, I'm gonna say soul and, memory. It assumes because it has the memories of the people it's absorbing, that it is still those people. Which I suppose could lead to an interesting kind of philosophical bit there about, what exactly does, what is you? If you were to upload all your memories into a computer, is that, and then there's, two copies of you, which one is the real you? Or are they both the real you? Or are neither the real, well, one has to be the real you, I suppose. But, I don't know if I'm conveying some of, the gravitas of this, but, dreams are naturally more intense and all, and it felt pretty intense and whatnot, so. I don't know, I thought it was an interesting idea at any rate, that I might want to try doing something with someday. Just because I think, as a story idea, would be cool. Don't steal it. It's my idea. Go make your own. Go steal your own ideas. Yeah. Anyway, whoa. So there's that. I mean, I'm not really planning on doing anything with that idea right now, because I do have... Oh, there was an Evercurse chest. Lovely. Mostly just because I am working on some other story stuff I've got going on right now, but it's something I am interested in putting on the shelf for another time. Have I actually been killing all of the zombie things? If so, that's less than good, because that does make it a little harder for me to get rid of this curse. Just a little bit. Oh, thank goodness. I knew I was thinking with the right head, which is always very important. You don't want to be thinking with the wrong head, especially if you have multiple heads. I mean, if you have one head, then you can only think with the right head, but if you have two or more, then make sure you're using the right one, because one of them is false, and will send you the wrong way. Anyway, so yeah, that's my... That's that, really. That's spooky stuff. Actually, to be honest, I kind of wanted to write some more spooky stories. Actually, I'm kind of writing like a fantasy novel right now that I hope to publish one day. And to be honest, when I say one day, I mean I should like totally, before this year is over, I should totally send it into it, like at least an agent or something to look at it. You know, so I'm not just sitting here saying, oh, I want to get published one day, but who's got the time? I mean, the manuscript is basically done. There's just a couple of names I do want to change, because while I was writing it, I'm pretty sure I used some names that are, like, from some well-known fantasy novels and other things that I want to change. No, that I kind of use, because I'm terrible at coming up with names, so... Sometimes I use placeholders. Sometimes I end up liking the placeholders. And end up keeping them, but, sometimes that's just not a good idea if it's too similar. But yeah, anyway, getting to what I'm saying here, I totally should just get it out there. I mean, it's something I want to do, I should totally do it, not just sit around. I ain't getting any younger. I could die tomorrow. And if that happened, and I had never even attempted to get my story published, then what would that say about me? I wasn't even a has-been. Just a never was. And that's not how to live one's life, man. Don't do that. Try everything. I mean, even if you fail, at least you can say you tried something. Anyway, but moving on. So, I mean, that's what I'm working on in my writing stuff right now. But I'm also, in my spare time, because I do have a lot of, like, really weird dreams that I think make for good, at the very least, like, short stories and stuff. And I kind of want to do more of those. To be honest with you. Whoop. And, with that in mind, yeah, I'm kind of like a little anthology type thing, whatnot, where I take some of these ideas and, whoop, playing some whack-a-mole there, that's always fun. Beautiful. Okay, wait for it. Excelente. Alright, you're down again. Good. Whoa. Bam. Shazam. Alright, wait for it, wait for it. Boom shakalaka. Oh dear, no, don't do it, don't do it. Yes! Yes, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh yeah, yeah, we have taken no damage so far. It means we are the greatest Dead Cells player of all time. And we did already get the achievement for, like, taking no damage. Good job, Gaslight. You had to jinx it with your silliness there. Excellent, excellent. But still, taking damage exactly one time. Wow, that... Boom shakalaka, you're dead. But anyway, yeah, short story, fantasy novel, horror stuff, it's all in there. I do it all, man. And maybe someday I'll get some of it published. I'll keep you posted on that. I really should actually move forward with that. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. So until the next time, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button or maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking. And I will see all of you in the next video.